to get around you.
Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back to another brand new video, guys, of course on Minecraft. Now today, guys, we are back with part 2 of how to build your very own ocean monument, guys. Now this is a really awesome day because today's part 2 is another really simple part to the ocean monument, of course. All you're going to need for this part of the video, or for this, ocean monument part, I don't know what you prefer to call it, all you're going to need is proper prismarine, sorry, not prismarine. In the last part, in part 1, we only really used prismarine bricks, and this part we're just going to be using, or we're just going to be reusing, I guess, it depends what you want to call it, just proper prismarine blocks, and that is really all you're going to need for this entire video, guys. A lot of prismarine blocks, so as long as you've got that, you're ready to go. Let's just, I suppose, cut the slack and get right into it, guys. So yeah. So beginning straight off, you should have this already, of course. You have all 23, I think it was. We done it in the last video, in part 1. I think it's 23 10 10 high by 4 by 4 pillars, space 5 apart. You should have 23 of these, so it should look like this from up above. And as long as you have this part done, you're pretty much ready to go with building your ocean monument. For the next part though, all you're really going to be doing, or for this part, I said the next part, but for this part, all we're really going to be doing is actually adding in the flooring up here. So really, once you've done this part, you should be able to, logically this is, walk across all this area up here and really just start working on building the upper part of the ocean monument. So yeah, it's going to be really easy, but it still is going to have some parts you may want to listen up very closely for. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to get some speed potion real quick because there's nothing in fact, should I? It's one of the things that only lasts a minute, so it's kind of a pain. So I'll just leave it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do instantly is this, guys. You're going to want to come to the very first, or the very front 2 pillars, and you're going to want to come out by 3. So 1 2 3 like this. You're going to come over here and go 1 2 3, 1 2 3 like that. So you should have it looking like this now. Now once you've done this, you're going to want to go 20 blocks back with your prismarine. Now I don't mean counting this block here, so this would be 2 technically, and then 3, then 4, then 5. I mean you're actually going to count the first one that you place like this as 1, okay? So technically it's going to be 21, but it's 20 you're going back, alright? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. There you go, 20 blocks black. 20 blocks black. I said 20 blocks back. Why am I so tongue tied today, guys? I cannot speak. Alright, so once again 20 blocks back. So you're gonna want to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. And if you've done this correctly, as you can see, they should line up perfectly. Now for the next part, you're not going to want to instantly just go like this and drag it across, because this is, what I actually made the mistake with originally. That's not what you're going to want to do, alright? You're going to want to actually go 1 extra back and then go across like this, alright? So technically you are going to want to go 21 blocks back from there, then do the line. But logically, okay, you should be going from, let me just show you right once again. Here, right here, this is block number 1, and then it should end here is block number 20, okay? So that's number 20. That's number 1, alright? So that should be your 20 block kind of like amount of blocks are placed. And then you're going to want to go 1 extra back once you've done both sides. You're going to want to go 1 extra back and then connect that going all the way across to this one, and that's you, alright? So remember, that should be block 1, that should be block 20, alright? So just keep remembering that, guys, because that's something that I made a mistake with originally. I was actually coming out on Xbox and I just looked in and I was like, well, wait, I think I've done something wrong here. When I originally got to the very end of building it, I was like, I've done something wrong here. So that's something that you do want to just make sure you do correctly, because if you don't, then you're going to have a little bit of problem in the future. But if you do, everything else from now is incredibly easy, guys. So I think I will get the speed potion now, just mostly for the fact being, like, I'm not going to want to make you guys watch me do all this. But for the next part, all you're going to want to do is this, guys. You're going to want to come around all the outskirt areas and just go 5 blocks across with your prismarine like this, and just connect. Basically what you're going to want to do from here is just connect every one of the pillars up. So almost, or pretty much right now, what you should be able to do, logically this is you should actually be able to walk around your entire ocean monument, or the legs, or the top, or the roof of the ocean monument. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess this wouldn't be the base, I guess, but this or the foundation, or in fact no, this would be the base and the legs would be the foundation, I guess. I don't know, I'm just mumbling on, guys, my apologies. So yeah, you're going to want to come all the way around, connecting all your prismarine blocks up. I don't know how many prismarine blocks you're going to need exactly to do this entire build. If anyone does manage to find out the math of how many you're going to need to do, or to fill up this entire thing, let me know down below. Let everybody know in the comment section, because it would be incredibly appreciated. Unlike my other series, where I've done, like, how to build a NPC witch hut or an NPC sand temple, this one I don't have a shopping list for to tell you what items you're going to need or how many of them, because honestly, guys, there's going to be a lot of them, and you should undoubtedly be well prepared if you're going to even consider doing this. So that's in my opinion. But anyway, once you've fully done this, guys, once you've fully connected it all up, so it's one massive square with no exits and stuff, all you're going to want to do from there on out is just fill in the entire thing with your Prismarine. And what I mean by that, of course, if you don't understand yet, is just really simply just fill everything in and go all the way around every one of the legs, of course, because they are meant to be filled in. You don't want to break the top, and really simply just go all the way around, fill in every one of the little spots in. And obviously I'm going to cut the clip in a minute just to show you guys what it looked like at the end, and then that'll be the end of it, of course. But yeah, this is really how basic and how simple and how easy it is, and that's really it. You know, there's not a lot to this part. We'll get this last few legs done, then we'll just cut the clip, and then we'll go right to the finish. But yeah, I just want to say real quick as well, you know, a lot of you guys, I'm sure they're looking at this and going, listen, you know, Joe, doing this is one thing on creative, but then doing it in survival is another. You know, I want to build one of these in survival, and listen, I completely agree. I would love to do this in my survival world. I think we might in the future. You never know. But the thing is, if you really are intent on building one of these, you can build it. You're gonna have to spend a good few hours, especially on survival, doing it. But really, even on survival, I could probably do this with ease on survival. Like if you guys wanted me to, I could do a survival video on a creative world, all the materials, and I could actually, you know, simply by myself build every one of the legs, everything, do all of this on survival. It honestly wouldn't be that difficult in some senses. I know that's just my opinion, of course, but I really feel like it isn't that difficult to do. At least not until like step 3 or 4, because after step 3, that's where you start to actually design the top of the ocean monuments. So I know that's just my opinion, of course. I'm just saying, but I don't know. It's one of those things. Alright, okay, I'll do this one and the other 2 up here, and then I'll stop, and then we'll speed it right up and finish it off. But yeah, I said this is something I've actually wanted to do for a while, and I think it's nice to actually to do it and show you guys how to do it, especially on a scale like this, because it really is going to be awesome to show you guys all done. But anyway, guys, enough chit chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the clip right now. Off camera, of course, I'm going to fill in all this area with Prismarine blocks, so the entire thing is all Prismarine. And as I said, what you want to do, of course, is do the exact same. Fill it on with Prismarine blocks. You do not want to come out in this part here. You want to leave this part open, because that's how it's supposed to look. But right, guys, I'll see you in a second once I've completely and utterly filled it all in. So yeah, I'll see you in a second once I've done that. Alright guys, so now we only have these last little blocks to put in. I'm going to use a splash potion real quick, get this done, and I believe, guys, that will be us completely finished with this build. Boom. That wasn't really that hard, but it was still quite a little bit time consuming, guys. So honestly, guys, this probably took me on creative. I mean, again, if you're doing this in survival, it's gonna be a lot longer, but if it's on creative and you're doing this only took me about 15 minutes probably max to do. I actually put something on YouTube on my laptop, and I just sat and watched that while I done this, because it was a little bit easier as well to kind of sit back and relax and do that. But yeah, guys, so once you've done all that, this is how it should look for you. Remember, you know, if you've definitely done this part correctly at the front, this is how it should look as well. And in my opinion, this thing is looking awesome. If you want to do another like little quick, I guess, tip, if you've done this line in a sense correctly, the line here, like where these blocks will go, like let's say here, this should be like corresponding with this line all the way across here. So if you follow this line, alright, for me at least it does this, so if it does it for you, that's another good way to check. It should connect right up with the leg, right, the very edge of the leg here. If you've done it correctly, this line, you could probably, if you wanted this, I'm not saying you're supposed to or anything, but you can make a solid line going all the way across this way, and it'll go all the way across the outskirt here like this. And again, so that's just a little quick tip, I guess. It's just make sure you do it correctly. But you guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys obviously have enjoyed the video, and as always, if you have, be sure to smack that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, as I said, please be sure to smash that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Both these things are completely free. They cost nothing, literally. And it means a lot. It helps my videos go further on YouTube. It helps me get more, you know, recognition. And it also helps, you know, again, more people find these awesome videos, because these do take a while to make and upload and edit and stuff. So yeah, it's really appreciated. But you guys, other than that, thank you for watching today's video. I will see you all in tomorrow's. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and peace out.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.